Yeah, good morning everybody. It is Friday the 13th of November. I'm not scared. I know they say it's bad luck day, but I actually get often quite good luck on Friday the 13th. So maybe today I'll get lucky. Usually Saturday the 14th I always get bad luck. Everywhere's freezing. There's no snow no more. It did rain over the past couple of weeks, and then you know, it's just suddenly dropped in temperature. -3 up in the hills, -4, probably a bit lower at night. You can see all the frost in the leaves, well, in pine trees. Yeah, I've just been seeing these little white clumps everywhere, and it's very interesting. At first I thought, oh, it might be the rest of the snow left over. I've seen these before, and they're very interesting because they're not snow. I'm going to show you what they are. It's a type of mould. It looks like tissue paper. A hairy mould fungus that's frozen. And all those water cells in it are just frozen on the outside. You see them dotted about. That's cool. So yeah, I've returned to this area here. I was actually trying to head back to the gifting rock, and then just got carried away in different areas. Didn't find much, and then I thought, well, I'd come back to check a bit of an old ground here where I'd found some good prints. I think that was in spring, late spring, summer. And it's Gifting Rock I haven't been back to for over 6 months neither, so way over, probably 8-9 months. So we shall be heading there too. Now, I'm just going to check around. See if there's anything fresh. I have a feeling, oh no, I think it's coming up. There's like these little water patches everywhere. I think there's a big one down here. Now that is a huge X. Check that out. Oh, my fingers are freezing. Oh. I think it's natural though. I'm sure of it. And you can see it's just been snapped there, it's still on the ground. And this other one here coming across, which looks a bit stranger. That's a dinghy. Alright, just come down from the wind. Yeah, here it is, and it's dry. Last oh, that's awesome. That upright is still standing there from last year, and I couldn't get to it last year because this was full of water. You just see the last little bit down there. I mean, see, that is strange. There, the roots there. That's the root ball at the end of this really long pine tree. Now I'm gonna take you on a bit. Oh no, it's here. Look, okay, there it is. That's where it's snapped out. There's its roots. And there's you know, so the roots are there anyway. I would say that was naturally just probably fallen. And there's that tree there. It's probably cut, see how it curves. It's probably hit that, slid off, where it's just rolled away from the root. Yeah. It's a huge arch. Whether that's natural, I don't know. It's a biggie. This is some of the ends of this arch as it's coming down over me. I'm just going to go and have a look at something here. Now it's all been tucked in. This here, it's been stuck into the ground, lads. That's deep as well. That goes back off. I mean, that's a huge one. There's another second one behind it there. It's pretty cool. That's cool as well. You've got two arches underneath, bit of a cross, I mean, underneath. And there's that big X in the back. I mean, that is kind of. I have to go back and have a look. They were all fallen. They look like they've been pushed over and fallen. And all the roots are still there, so. I don't know. But that's pretty cool. Just nearly stepped on that. See the upside down triangle. You can see kind of the symmetry of that one curving that way, that one curving that way. Come to a cross. Honestly, I just nearly I just looked down as I stepped and it bloody blew that away. That could be something. It's the upside down triangle. That's the one thing I seem to find a lot. It's always a triangle. Big new trees falling there. Oh, and there is the remnants of what I filmed in Summit. It was kind of like, I don't know, I said it could have been a person that had built it, but I didn't. It was like all of these bark pieces kind of put into a structure. But what's new is the tree, one of the trees that was built towards has been completely broken. That's very fascinating. Yeah, you still see this, what I filmed in summer, spring. I mean, this green, this is a new one. This is fresh. That's not been there. It's still green. That's not been there since spring. This were all bark chunks, just kind of thin bark. This one had spray on it from where loggers were about to cut it. I mean, it's fallen down now. Spring, it was a lot different. And that kind of curved around the back, you see. And there was kind of like an area there. But check that out. That had not fallen down in spring. I mean, is that rotten? I mean, it is. See that's like a mould there. And it's had water down and inside it, and it's just blown. Yeah, it's just dead and rotten. I mean, that could be that could be the wind. Bloody fresh to me though. That's another. Look, that has fallen again. Okay, let's go look round here. Just hit that bit of embankment there, split straight in the middle. I mean, that's a big one. There's my foot on it. Big. I think some of these have fallen down this year. Oh, I can see in the background that bit of white tree. That's the strange tree with lots of leaners up it. We should go over there too and have a check out. I keep forgetting to look for prints. Try and do that. I mean, is that even real? The print. That's going to look like nothing on this. You've got to see how the sides. See the sides, how it goes up. You've got toes. That's not what that's not a toe. It's just how that is. These are toes. This. All of the branches in there are sitting flat. Very hard to see. I shall keep going. I mean, I don't even know. Do I measure that quickly? I'll just do it. I'm gonna guess we're looking. That's coming way back to where my fingers are. It's probably 15 inches. Oh, it's about, again, you're looking at that. About 6 inches. Probably 5 inches. See, yeah, that's been broken and snapped. See that? That's from the force. And watch my hand. It's pressed. See, watch what happens. Everything pops back up. See how that pops back up? Still broken though. They all are. And that's the thing with tracking or seeing prints. See how all of the matter's still there. It's not no like mud patch scraping. When you step on this ground, the stuff underneath your foot, it doesn't just disappear to being mud. It stays there. It's just everything underneath it gets flattened. thing to look for in a print. Yeah, it's cool. Oh no, it has been there a while. Okay. Is that where I was? Might have been sitting there in summer. I'll have to try and jump that. Hasn't been down long. Neither was this one, these two. Another big one. So, again you can see something's just stepped in there, big. Comes back here. Broken, snapped down twigs with nothing there. See here. See that in the middle? Snapped and bent, broken. Toe area. Comes back. Big one. Just let me take my hold on, guys. My fingers are frozen. Hold on. What's longer than that? So there. 14 inches. Probably roughly. 14, 15 possibly. Come back a little bit more. Oh god. It's probably 5, close to 6-inch ball going on. Heel 4.5, say. Could be close to 5. You can see that, I mean. Again, I just don't want to cast. You can't cast things like that. It's just waste of time. Right, that's there. Where's the next step? Let's come down there. So difficult. I see one up there though. There's one here. Very flat area. Pressed down. This is all high, you know, high ground. Then watch. It's flat. Everything's flat. These things going across have been bent down into the toes there. There's a big toe area here where this has been flattened down. It's got some serious gait on it. I mean, I'll do a rough guess on the gait. I can see the other print from here, so gonna leave that there. Yes. It's probably looking at 2 meters, give or take. Give or take, so it's probably 2 meters one. Yes, probably about 2 meters. Coming along these ridges, these pools. Just been walking along here, I'll tell you that. Follow it a little bit. Looks like it's come this way. Print a couple of prints this way. Oh God, I wish this would go into something like some mud right now. Right, from there it's hard to see. There is deer scat there. I don't know where it's gone now, but right. Oh, shit. Check some of these edges out, these small streams and pools. Now, oh, this is actually perfect time to show you something. Hold on. So guys, this is the perfect time to show you something. Because we have to get this right. And what I'm going to say, I'm going to lose some people following me for this. That is not a big footprint. It's a scraping from an animal. Often I've seen mice do it, and I've seen rabbits do it, or hares. The hares will just come and they'll scrape, and they'll push, they'll lie low, and they'll push everything to make themselves kind of an embankment, scrape it down to the ground. More than that, I've also seen mice push in circles backwards and forwards, and you'll start going there, and you'll move that, and you'll turn around, and you'll push this way, and you'll go out a bit of the size, and it turns into something like this. That time and time again, I'm seeing mistaken as Bigfoot prints, and they're not. And I'm sorry guys, I don't want to dishearten anybody. But if you're in the forest, or if you're in any kind of ground, grass, or leaf matter, pine matter, moss, got a lot of moss. It's like sponge. Just pops back up. But you can walk on that, and maybe you'll overturn a leaf when you step back, kind of. But it all stays. If I just take a walk now, I'll show you. Okay, here's one of my prints. It's all the same, everything's still there. You're just going to get broken bits of things that break downwards. They'll lie in there flat. But I see a lot of people photographing these as Bigfoot prints, and Bigfoot or any animal or human, it doesn't, all of the matter doesn't disappear. This has been scratched down to the ground, and you can see these scratches here. It can be a few different things. Deer will do it. Boar will do it. Boar kind of often keep moving, they're in lines, and I'm not seeing much boar here. I know there's boar over here, but unless a single boar has just come in and scratched. A fox can do it. Scratch, like that. Many animals will do it. You see how it's mud, it's flat, it looks like a print, bigger at one end, smaller at the other. But it's just not, guys. It's animals. That one. That's why I have no cast, because it's just so difficult to cast, because prints, like I say, they don't just make mud. And you might say, well, Tom, I've seen some of your prints and it's just in mud and there's nothing underneath. And I'm like, well, yeah. Them have been photographed in like a small kind of spring that was and water flowing, and there was just mud, and it was where the boar had been turning up all of that ground. So there was, patches of grass, patches of all sorts, but there was also pure mud areas, patches. And even on them you can see grasses that have been bent down, flattened, the high at one end where they've not been pressed down, and then they are pressed down into that print. So we shall just have a look. Actually, there is a boar area here, so we shall go and have a look there, see what we see. Okay. Yeah, sorry there guys, a bit of a lesson on prints, kind of tracking, I'm no expert, I'm still learning, I don't think you ever stop learning. you're tracking every print can be different. So it's always, I've been doing it for 30 years, from hunting days and tracking a deer or anything really, foxes and that. Like I said, I don't hunt anymore, but I like them skills. And so I know what to look for, kind of thing, and anybody can do it. It just takes a lot of practice, and even people who've been doing it a long time, they can still get it wrong. But, to keep and follow tracks for a while, it's very difficult. It takes some time. Could be a print there. But I'm not trying to dishearten anybody. I just want to find, got to find the truth, I suppose. I might find the truth of if they exist. I know they exist, but trying to show it to people, and people going out and finding scratches, it's easy to know the difference. And there's a balloon over there that's blowing into the forest, so I shall remove that. Right, there's a bar area now. See how it's all muddy patches of boar and churning it up. Boar. Yeah, not sure what to do. I'm going to get this balloon out and get rid of it. You can see the ice is frozen. Gonna get rid of it. Put it in my bag. Hold on a sec. Yeah, pretty rubbish. Blowing in. Oh, God. I just want to show you how I'm taking it. Can't do it one hand. Okay. Don't need none of that crap. Okay. Right. Venture out. Oh, I found some banging prints here. I walked up and around the side of this. Oh, fuck. I've gone around the side there last year. Don't see anything from here. Okay. Oh, here's that tree. Oh, okay. So, food and everything is. It's a cool one. I know I've filmed this before. I'm filming it again because it's in a different light and it's in winter. And, I don't know if some of these bits are new. I think they were here. I mean, that one there has snapped from there, probably from the result of this one falling on it. That kind of, it's very fresh snap wood though. Whether that's part of it, hard to say. Deer scat. Yeah. I didn't actually want to spend too much time here, but I have done. Print there, see. Big. Comes back. So a big patch of pushed out ground. So it's just been sitting there big though. Snail shell there too. Nice one sat there looking at that. Different type of forest now, see. Nettle, old dead nettles everywhere. Fine boar spots. Oh, there you go, boar everywhere. All of this has been churned up by boar. See, thousands of prints. That's boar. They've been coming here most nights by the looks. Could follow them back and find them, but I ain't gonna. The ground's so hard as well now. see any humanoid prints in it. Looks like someone's been using that stick to dig. Right, I'll be back with this shortly. Gonna push out of here now. Come to an open grass patch here. It's not very interesting. And push over into the other parts where the gifting rock is, if I can get there. Yeah, that was not bad, worth it. Found a few things in there. Alright. So I'll just come out of there. This is what I'm on about, a bit grassy. Although all these areas are real good. You can see the forest just stretches on into the distance. And I've just seen a cat go across . I filmed that. I actually filmed that. There's a cat that's just gone across the track. There's nobody who lives here for miles. What? Like, there's got to be a wild cat. I mean, there's nothing here for miles. All forest that way, it's the main road further, but far. Autobahns are probably that way too, but a few kilometres, a couple of 3 kilometres, 4 kilometres. I mean, this side, all this is just forest. You can see it all in the background up there. Huge. Oh, have you seen a cat? That was nuts. It was like a grey cat. It wasn't a lynx, it was too small. Plus it got a tail, a big long tail. Cool. Anyway, I'll be back with you shortly. Just trying to get down to the old gifting rock. I've got a few hours of light. Took me a while on this track now. Right, everybody, I'm back at the gallery. The gallery, it's taken me a while to get back, and it's taken me a while to get here, but it's taken me a while to get back in the year, really. This is where I had a second sighting here, and it's also not far away, just through up the banks through there. Is where I think I managed to take a picture of one. It's been a while. I've just come up the bank there, and I tell you what, getting up this bank is brutal. It doesn't look like much of an incline. I mean, you can see that it is an incline. Especially in the cold, it's pretty hardcore. So I've just found this, it's in this tree, and noticed it's got like a few leaners up there. You've got different intertwined branches. Leaners, you know. I mean, this kind of looks like a mess, but if you actually look, they're very intertwined. Some of those little twigs, some of them are hooking on to other branches. And I was just looking at this. This is how I noticed it, really. It's this branch here. Now, do you see at the top? That's been snapped. It's from a green branch. It was green. See those hairs that are sticking out at the top? That's not come from no rot or natural. It's all that's been broken when it was green still, and then lent up here. It's quite interesting. So we're heading up the path. Up this bank. The gifting rock is not far away, I don't think. There's another leaner there. And a big bloody print there too. There's the thickness of it. Going back. There's a leaner here. Not a bad one. There's an axe there. I haven't been back here, like I say, for a good year. Well, not a year, sorry, about 9 months. It was in early spring. To me, this looks like there's a lot of new stuff. I don't think I've taken a picture of this. I've seen this before. Oh. I mean, here you've got kind of small twigs broken. Some of these, pull them out. Very small axe. And you've got this, a larger axe. I'm not going to break that, I'm going to step around it. And this again, this is why I call this place the gallery. Because there's just structures everywhere. So this is part of the axe that comes down from the front there. This is the root base. as you just saw that. Not connected. Even these branches that have been snapped there. Even, oh, just quickly, there's a stump, old one stump. You've got things leaning up it. That's his throat that was frozen. Even those, you can see in there, you can pick up that little bit of white. There's no roots up there, like they've just been thrown into that to make that big triangle. You know, all of them, they've been placed. There's no falls. There's no, even those two little ones there. If I can get to them, you know, I don't know how to pull it all apart. They're all. It's unnatural. It's unnatural. Fine. All leaners. All these look like leaners. They're all leaners. This area, I love it. I love this area. It is, oh my god, look at that for an arch. I love this area, the gallery. I call it the gallery. These are all new. These were in here, I didn't come across these before. It's all intertwined, hooked up. You've got upside down Ys there, hooked in. Each one of those I can pull out. And then there's this arch. This is a beauty of an arch too. Even a cross lays. Oh my god, this is like, it's unbelievable really, this area. You've got this arch. Okay, you can say, well, it's all falling. Is it falling in that cross? I don't know. If things just fall in crosses. You got the triangle in the centre there, look. This arch itself is pinned underneath all of that. I can't even lift that out. There might be an upright, that might be an upright leaning up against this arch. Let's have a look. Yes. Fascinating area. Absolutely fascinating area. This, like I say, I call it the gallery. Every time I come here, these new structures. Gifting rock's not too far away. There's another X as well through here. We should go and have a look quickly. Let's see if there's a bit of a leaner there. Yeah, I think I've just broke that. It's frozen. into the ground. More kind of X structures there. And I bet you, again, there's an upside down wire there, look. So I bet you again, follow this. There you go. Just lifted up this other part yet. There you go. Nothing to them. And that has been broken from there. That's very interesting. Oh, so let's keep going. I haven't got much daylight left, so I'm trying to push on. I do have to come back and just focus on this area. Again. And I was just falling in a hole there. So it's just resting there. Amazing area. No, I don't know where the exact area is of the Gifting Rock. I'm looking for a structure that I know. Maybe it's a bit higher. No rot in that. That's hard as nails. It's even broken off. This one, that's been broken off from there. Why isn't anything else falling that way from the wind? I do say. There's an X2 there, look. Not even gonna bother going over to it. I can see from here that that's not in situ. Actually, no. Do you know what? I am gonna go over to it. I'll tell you why. Look at this. Bloody hard that. That was broken green. Oh! Oh, is that the what? Hey? No, that's not the one. Very similar though. So that's on that Y. Oh, someone's actually been walking down here too. You can see all them leaves. There's one there, here. Those, someone's been walking here. fucking hell. Okay, that looks like... See that? Looks like a red deer. It's been cutting this way, going between those trees and away. Okay, that's a red deer that's been coming down here along this. I've filmed this before, surely. Yeah, I know this up right here. And it's on the Y. Still here. Okay. So if I think if I push that way, I should get to the gifting rock. So I know that I've just seen that red deer. Something has been really walking. You can see the dark colour in the leaf. It you know, it's been disturbed. So let's follow that. Here's an interesting one. I fucking love the gallery, because the gallery you can find so many things. So that's just sitting there. One after the other. You can't beat it. So, push on. Actually following some tracks right now. The old game trail. I wonder if this brings me to the gifting rock. Oh, okay, it's too small. Through here. It's gotta be here somewhere. It's this way. I gotta get up a bit, I think. It's gotta be here somewhere. I've got it. I found it. Okay. So next here's that log. Where's that come from? There's nothing there. So I'm back at the gifting rock. This is the gifting rock. There's that structure, look. Right, we've seen it in a few podcasts. It's been there a while now. Yeah, still there. And I showed you before, every one of them not in situ. So this was the gifting rock. And I'd got things on there. Now, someone's been scraping up ground now, look. See that? This is all fresh snow leaf falls from this year. So it'll be thick. Now, I want to check where were they gone. Have they fallen off? Possibly. Very possibly. bloody worm. And one was a red wooden bead, so it should be easy to see. Red wooden bead. Still there, look, just found it. Right, there should be a snail shell, quartz and a marble. Now, have I just lost them? Has he fallen off? How's he fallen off, you know? It's a bloody question now, look. I mean, they could have. I just might not be able to find them. I know they'd fallen off before, but I'd found them by now. Did find the red wood bead though. It can only fall this way, that's the thing. Maybe they don't like red. I don't want to keep searching around like a frantic madman. So, what I would say is, I have found the red bead. The red bead was there. Whether snail shell, the quartz, the marble. There was something else as well, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know. I can't find them. They're not here. So, did they not like red? Did they take it? Did they throw the red bead on the floor? Did they take the rest? Or is it all just falling off and I can't find it no more? You know, that's the question, isn't it, really? I could turn up this whole area, but I don't think I should. I don't know. And I'm pretty good at finding things. I'm a big fossil hunter. Yeah, so metal detectors too. Yeah, that's the question. Well, I've done left the red bead there. It's just wood and red bead. I'm gonna leave that there. So I don't want to leave. I want to keep kind of searching, you know. I mean, you can see the area I've just searched through. It's pretty big. I don't want to disturb all that ground just to find them. Take it or leave it kind of thing. You know, like I say, were they taken? Did they not like the red bead? Or is it all just in there somewhere? I don't know. I'll come back, I'll leave more objects there, more natural stuff again, and try to get back here sooner. Say it's been 9 months, maybe longer. It looks like natural shit, natural falls. You've got to get in there, you got to look. This little twig pushed in there. Why is that little twig there? you know, into that. See that? Little thing is balancing. See that? And that goes underneath and on top. See that? Pinned all come together at the top, look. Comes down. Nothing's grown like this. These are all snapped. They're all off the ground. Welcome to the gallery. One of my favourite places. Just because I know I can come here anytime and I'll find structures every time. And prints too. Something's been walking along here. Could be a deer. Could be. So let's go and trade a little bit. We shall. It is going dark. Definitely not getting out of here before dark. Yeah, let's see. See here. Deer. There's another one. Deer. They just come along here. Probably roe deer. Yeah, probably roe deer. Oh, there's an arch. I know that's still there. I think that's the same one, probably from spring. It's been pinned into that cross there. All under and overs. So it's a fascinating area. And, it's just there where I had a picture of one. This is the embankment here where I saw one duck down. I was just sitting on them rocks. Looks a lot different now, but it was about this bank. Which is very fascinating, really. You know, great area.